The number of COVID patients in Ontario hospitals has reached another record high today, and criticism of the province's handling of the third wave is growing. The opposition says the Ford government has failed to listen to its own scientific advisors, but Premier Doug Ford was missing from the legislature and couldn't counter the argument. Matt Ingram is following that story and joins us with more. Matt.
Taz, Ford's absence comes as the Ontario COVID-19 Science Advisory Table released a report outlining what it sees as the way forward to get through the pandemic. It says offering essential workers paid sick days would help, but limiting outdoor activities will not. Those two things are the exact opposite of what the Ford government is doing, despite the fact the government has repeatedly said the advice of this science table helps inform its decision-making. On Friday, Ford limited outdoor activities in a very controversial move, but today's report says discouraging safe outdoor activity will not control the pandemic and will disproportionately harm children and those without access to green spaces. The report says the government should focus on public health guidance that works and allow small groups of people from different households to meet outside with masks and proper distancing. Before the report dropped, the leader of the NDP and the health minister got into a feisty exchange over the question of listening to scientific advice around the issue of vaccinations in the so-called COVID hotspot postal codes, following a Toronto Star report that raised questions about that. Here's part of the exchange.
We did receive recommendations from medical experts on the identification of the hotspots. Some of the hotspots we didn't proceed with because we needed to take into consideration other information such as hospitalizations in the past, ICU admissions in the past.
5 higher-risk postal codes were taken off the list, and 8 lower-risk areas, most of which are in PC ridings, were added to the list. In fact, Dr. Anna Banerjee said this on that decision, and I quote, "Someone's intervening. It's not based on science."
Somebody's talking about something they know nothing about. And in fact, what happened is what I indicated in my previous answer.
When, instead of listening to the anti-public health and the anti-science wing of the PC caucus, will this government actually listen to the experts?
So where was Doug Ford? The health minister says he's busy trying to secure more vaccine doses for Ontario. But this Thursday night, he is available to attend a PC Party virtual event at a cost of $1,000 per ticket.